Hi, we're back. Please remember to subscribe and like. And yeah, today we're gonna talk a little about the monitors I have and had, because we talked a lot about the computers and the keyboards and the mouses and the headphones and microphones. So yeah, the monitors we kind of almost forgot. So the first monitor we got was an AOC monitor, 24 inch, and it was 165 hertz and 1080p. This one we actually bought together with a 25 liter we had. So we enjoyed it with a 25 liter. The 3070 card did kind of work with it, but we could see a few glitches. I don't know. I'm not an expert and I'm not like a professional here, but I think maybe the 3070 graphic card was a little high for a 1080p monitor. So, well, either way, the cat, one of the cats, they jumped up on the table. It was quite short on the sides here, so it actually, she bumped it down and it fell off and broke. So needless to say, we needed a new one. So we got a new monitor. We got the AOC 27G2U, which is then 144 hertz, but compared to the 24 we had, that was a VA monitor, this is a IPS monitor. Again, we in that time we also had changed the computer from the 25 to the 30 liter, and we went up on the graphic card from 3070 to 3080. Here we actually could see a little like waterish blobs when I was playing game. We saw the graphic wasn't that sharp and that good, and we were not totally happy with this monitor. It didn't kind of match our computer specs, I think. It bugged us a little, because this monitor is actually very suited for the 2060 graphic card, and you know, it's a little huge leap from the RTX 2060 to the RTX 3080. So actually my son, he got this monitor, and we then bought a new one. So I'm going to show you that. So this actually is not a bad monitor, but it worked with a smaller graphic card. Simple as that. So yeah. So he took that, and he have the 2060 RTX 2060. It worked fine. It worked good, fast. So the monitor in itself is not bad. It's just that you need to, when you buy a 3080, 3090, you need a monitor that is good enough for the graphics. So it's sharp, the colors is correct, and edges and terrain and everything, nature and so on is sharp as it should be. For us, that we could see a little on the monitor here when we were playing games and stuff. It wasn't that good, because our graphic card was way too big for this monitor. At least that's my logical thinking, reasoning. If it absolutely true, I wouldn't go hard out and say, because I really don't know. This is just my experience. Now, as my son took over that 27-inch 144 hertz AOC monitor, we needed a new one. So we again bought an AOC. This time a 27-inch, as the 24-inch was destroyed. So this is a AOC C27G2AEBK. It's a VA monitor, 1080p, 165 hertz, and 1 millisecond response time. This monitor is actually quite nice because it doesn't have a very sharp what should I say? The curve is not that sharp. It's a little sleek, and it reminds me a little somewhat about from more like an IPS screen than a VA. But with a 3080 card, I could still see some glitching, something, because this is a 1080p. I wasn't 100% happy. We tried it for a while, we had it for a while, and then suddenly we saw this sale about the LG. So we gave it back, and we took out the LG that we have. So we're gonna have a quick look at that one. So yeah, we got the LG. This is the one I use now. We have two of those. The LG was a different world. It has the nanocell technology. It is up to 180 hertz. It is QHD, so it's 1440p instead of 1080p. So it fit with the 3080, and it fit with the 3070 Ti that we have. So these monitors are, I would say, it's a big notch up. It's a big difference. Yeah, I really enjoy those monitors. So this is what we had for long, and this is what I still have. So that is the LG Ultragear GP850 27-inch monitor, IPS, nanocell technology, QHD. It's a great monitor. We then bought a second computer. So we bought our HP 40 liter, and with that one we bought we tried another screen, another monitor basically. So we went with an Asus one. So we're gonna have a slightly little look at that one. So this is our Asus monitor. We had that with the 40 liter, so it not long ago. So the 40 liter, I had the 3060 Ti card. This monitor was Asus TUF Gaming. It is QHD IPS. It is 1440p and 165 hertz. So similar to the LG monitors. And that's why we wanted to check it out and try. So with this monitor, I played, I mean, here we need to just face that the monitor is not like an LG. The colors were not exactly the same. Quite good, quite okay, but not exactly the same. Second, we had a 3060 Ti, which is a little big jump down from 3080. So I would say the graphic card has something to say, and also the monitor. But all in all, we had this one for a little while, and then we were a little like, is it the graphic card, is it the monitor, is it both together? There is something. And we remember we were used to already, because we already for long had the LG Ultragear. So when you have the LG and you buy something else that is not exactly the same, a little cheaper, you cannot help it, but you do compare. And me and my wife, we couldn't exactly rest comfortably with this one. So I'm not saying it's a bad monitor, far from it. But it's like, you know, if you have a Samsung S22 Ultra mobile phone, then you're used to that for maybe 10, 11 months. And then you suddenly get a new phone. You get a Samsung A70 or something. I'm not saying that Samsung A70 is a bad phone, far from it. But when you compare it to the S22 Ultra, it's not the same. So if you have the good thing and go down, you see the difference very good. But if you never had that good screen before, it's actually very good. So that's why I say it's not a bad monitor, but because we were used to something better, we didn't like it that much. So needless to say, we gave this one back and we got our second LG Ultragear 27-inch IPS QHD monitor with nanocell technology and 1440p. Now we have the 30 liter with the LG screen, and we have the 45 liter with the exact same LG monitor as well. Then my son bought his 45 liter and he bought the exact same LG monitor too. So now we sit here with LG monitors. We found those to be some of the best. So we have been trying, learning, failing as we have gone ahead. So we started out with buying a 25 liter. We started with a 24-inch AOC monitor, and we tried much in between. 25 liter went, 30 liter came, 30 liter, another 30 liter came, went out, another 40 liter came in, went out. Now we had a 45. The monitors, so the AOC 24 out. Then we got a new 27 out. Then we got a new 27 AOC out. Then we got the Asus and the LG. So we are happy with what we found. It's a lot of trying and failing. It costs a lot of money. I'm not going to say more. It actually is not cheap to buy many screens. We had now the Asus 24. Then we had that IPS Asus 27. And then we had a VA27 AOC. So we have the AOC, 3 of those. Then we got the then we got the LG, then we got the Asus, and then we got the LG again. So that's 6 monitors we went through, 6 of them, and we had about 5 computers. So we went through 6 monitors and 5 computers to find what's good for us, what fit us, what we like, and what we enjoy. So I can just basically say that there are no bad monitors. It's just like you need to understand what will fit with your graphic card, basically. If not, you get that, I think you get that what they call bottlenecks and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Maybe is what I did describe, with a little blurry, a little like waterish mark in it. Maybe that is that bottleneck. I'm not sure. And because I'm not an expert, I'm not going to say that's what it is, but I'm going to say that is what I saw and experienced. So I'm not gonna suggest or say anything very hard here. This is just my experience with the different monitors. I will, under the video, post the specs and names of each monitor, and I will say, if you have a graphic card that is RTX 3070 and up, like 3070 Ti, 3080, 3080 Ti, 3090, 3090 Ti, you should get a monitor that is, what should I say, not cheap, but also good quality all over. And I would recommend you to go on YouTube and browse a lot. There are people on YouTube that basically only do testing of monitors, and it is worthwhile to look at those videos. I did, and that's how I actually found the LG, read about it, checked it out, and that's how I ended up with a great monitor. So I do recommend you to do that, but also put in, Google it, search the graphic card you have. If you have a 3050, then you go to Google and you write what monitor fit with RTX 3050, and you will get it up in YouTube and so on. So it's quite easy, but do that before you buy the monitor, and check not only one page, but check maybe 3, 5, 6 pages of YouTube videos, different ones. Linus Tech, they test just about everything. Others test a lot. Look at 1 and 2 and 3, and because that is the way you get to see how good it is. And also, in Google you can read reviews of the monitor you want to buy, and do that before you actually buy it. Read the reviews like tech magazines, tech podcasts and so on, what they say after tested that specific monitor you're looking at. So do that research and you will end up with a good monitor that is fitting you and your graphic card and your system. And that way you don't have to go through and try out 6 monitors like I have done. So you save a shitload of money, and yeah, you get a good monitor and a good setup. So that is my advice, and yeah, now you know what monitors we had, and I don't have video of all of them, that's why I show photos. So yeah, that's it for today. Please remember to subscribe and like, and what my next video will be about, I'm not quite sure yet. I think I'm starting to be done with HP. I've done much on that, and I think computers a little done, at least with the HP. I don't think I can say much more about that. And now with the monitors, I did that today. And I have other videos about like keyboards, mouse, microphones, headphones, and so on. So yeah, maybe I have to look a little at something new. We will see. But that's for next time. So yeah, thank you for today. And please, again, remember to subscribe and like. Bye-bye.